Hello everyone, welcome to Asteroid Flyby. Nibiru Planet X update today. It's been a while since I did a video, but just things ain't been going real good, but I figure it's way past time to do a video. Right now we're looking towards the northeast. Look right there. How it goes like that, see there? And then look at the detail. I got this video in 108 megapixel. So it's should be pretty crisp. There's the moon. But look at the detail in the clouds. I mean, there's like 3 different cloud systems out here right now. Look at this. And we got that. Look at that. That's weird. These here, look at that. So weird. And we got that mess. Look how these here are going like, going across. But we like got curvature, see there? And then of course, Skippy is here. So, I think today is just a day, an evening, a sunset, to where there is things up there that we cannot see, but they're big enough to where we can't see them, but they are disrupting the atmosphere. I'm surprised that only a couple chemtrails out here today. Now the north and northwest is pretty messed up. There's days out here where we got chemtrails everywhere. Okay, here's the west. And I believe this is where stuff is tonight, this evening. Look at that. Since they brought out them new cloud systems several years ago, since records began, several years ago, all of a sudden there was, several new cloud systems. You would assume with all their technology that them cloud systems would have already been discovered, and they was. And there's new cloud systems because there's something new close to Earth that's causing these cloud systems. I mean, I've seen things I've never seen before and still ain't seen it since. So, and 2017 was a phenomenal year. It was not only the 4 blood moon event, but it was also the Woman in the Sky event in September. Back over there was a black sun eclipse around 9:45 p.m. And if you're in Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Eastern Daylight Time, then you will know that right around 5:30 in November, it's dark. I mean, it's dark. Sun down, it's dark. But what we seen over there in the southwest, around 10 o'clock p.m., it was around 9:45, big red object. Wasn't a glow in the sky. It wasn't clouds either, because there was none. It was a big red object, planet size over there with a big black object in front of it. What I think it was a planet and its moon, is what I think it was. But it was gone in like 20 minutes. Both objects was gone. And when the big red object was 3/4 of the way gone, I seen a blue halo around the rest of the remaining red object. It was real light blue, like we see around our sun at times. So I haven't seen anything like that since. Lord knows I've been looking, you know, and I got no reason to lie about this, which I wouldn't lie about something. You know, I don't lie about anything. But even if I was a liar, I would not lie about the big red object. That's something I would not ever lie about. And I say that because some people think that I am lying about it and that I didn't see it. Oh yes, that big red planet was there. I talked to one guy that's seen it. Only he said he's seen the red object. He didn't see the other black object. He said it made him change his life. He says he changed his life to the Lord. So, which I don't blame him, because the night that we seen that, you know, my wife and I, she's the one who showed it to me. She came in and got me and said she don't know what it is. Well, we went for a drive and there it was. So we turned around, went past the house, and just south of our house it's like we're on top of a big hill, and you know, you can look down the hill and the trees are getting smaller, it seems. So we had perfect view, you know. She stopped the vehicle right in the middle of the road, and we sat there watching it for a couple minutes, you know, and that's when I seen the blue halo appear. Looks like that's going straight up. Let's zoom in on this, see what's going on. Looks like a plane. It is. Yeah, that's a plane. Yeah, that's definitely a plane. See the light blinking? But yeah, I mean, I haven't. It wasn't long after that, though. Here, let's go back and look at the east again. Wasn't long after. I guess it was the following summer. Back in here. I went out. It was about 2:30 in the morning. You know, I was sky watching, stargazing. But I come out of my house, you know, look out the back porch, and there was some kind of aircraft I've never seen before. And you can see the tree line right there, and it's real close to my house. Anyway, right there in that dip was an aircraft. Over here was one, back over there was one, and then right over here was another one. And then there was another one that had went on that way, so there was 5. But there was one, the one in particular, he came this way and then went over that way, over there. And then the one that was right there, he set right there, right where the woods go like that, right there, and hovered. And just looking at me. Well, the one that went over this way, went to the west. Well, I could see the hose. You know, he had some kind of helmet on, had a hose coming out of the mouth. And I could see the cockpit. There was a green light. I don't know if any of you remember the game Tron. Remember that green, the Tron green? Or the movie Tron? Well, that was the color of the light in the cockpit. And I mean, they was just barely above the treetops. I mean, that's why I was able to see them so good. And well, he sat there looking at me, and I got freaked out. I went back inside and went and told the wife. But what freaked me out about these aircraft was there was absolutely no sound whatsoever. You know, I mean, there's 5 aircraft with no sound at all. And they could hover the way they was. You know, and it was just crazy. You can see the sun shining on the bottom of that, which is weird because the sun is down. But it's down here. That don't mean it's down out west, you know, so it's just down here. So, but I haven't seen any aircraft like that ever in my life. I'm 51 years old, but I've never seen aircraft like that, nor have I seen them again since. Now, my guess is this here is a big object right there. See there? See how it's like curved? See there? I'd say there's a big dark object back in there. And I mean, look at the detail of the clouds. I mean, that pretty much speaks for itself. I mean, we're not going to see this. They're not going to tell us they're here. You know, the government ain't going to say a dang word about it. And when they finally do say something, it's too late. It's already happening. So we will have no warning. I mean, none. So, but the only way is through Jesus. That's the only way. You got to accept him. You got to be saved. He is the only escape from pole shift. Pole shift is going to happen. Armageddon's going to happen. What we know is rapture is going to happen. The Antichrist will happen. Mark of the beast. It's all going to happen. In fact, the world is setting up the stage for all that to happen now. And it's going to happen. And it's going to be bad. So y'all might want to get yourself saved. You know? And because being saved, you see, when the Bible tells us that it's going to happen in the blink of an eye, like a thief in the night, why is rapture going to be so fast? In the twinkle of an eye? Well, my opinion is it's got to be so fast because there's something happening on earth that is devastating, and it's got to be fast. So, what could that be? I believe it could be a pole shift. Now, if you look here, I believe this here is a debris field. Because see, look, it all comes down like that. And then this comes in like that. And then right there, you got that right there. So I believe here's the object, and that's the tail. See what I'm saying? Then you got this here. Look at the detail in this. See there? Look at the detail there. So, that's weird. See what I'm saying? This is all weird. Very strange. So, I mean, I don't remember clouds like this when I was a kid. You know, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. I didn't never see nothing like this. So I'm just glad I remember the sky the way it used to be. So people's gotten crazy these days. I mean, what's good is evil, what's evil is good. You know, and the main thing that bothers me is just that. What's good is evil, what's evil is good. You know, and they're going through our children and grandkids to make it happen. You know, wanting little boys to be little girls. Bull crap. You know, if you're born a man, you're a man. If you're born a woman, you're a woman. Simple as that. You know, just because you change your sex, you know, and have an operation, that don't mean you change the gender of your soul. You know, sure, you can be born a boy, you know, get older, become an adult, get your tallywhacker cut off and make yourself into a woman, but your soul is still a man. So what you're doing is just, you're condemning yourself, my opinion. But, well, I believe it's in the Bible too. So, in fact, it's got in the Bible, a man should not wear women's garments. So, you know, I mean, I don't agree with any of that. I believe that you should stay the way you are. You know, change for the better, yes, but don't, you know, mutilate yourself. You know what I mean? So, but folks, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm 15 minutes in almost, so I will say God bless you, everybody, and I appreciate you watching, and thank you for visiting Asteroid Flyby. God bless you, everybody. Love yous. Bye.